Iran is a country that has managed to maintain its sovereignty despite facing significant geopolitical challenges for centuries. Whether we talk about modern military powers or historical empires, few have succeeded in subduing this strategically critical nation. But what makes Iran so difficult to invade? In this video, we'll explore the geopolitical, military, cultural, and geographical factors that create this resilience. Iran, historically known as Persia, has a long history of resisting invasions. From the time of ancient empires to modern-day geopolitics, it has successfully repelled many attempts to dominate its territory. The last successful invasion of Iran was during the 13th century by the Mongols, and even then, the Persian culture absorbed and influenced its conquerors. One of the most famous examples of Iran's resilience was during the Iran-Iraq War. Despite Saddam Hussein's ambitions to defeat Iran during a time of political upheaval following the 1979 Islamic Revolution, the war ended in a stalemate after 8 grueling years. Iran's ability to defend itself during this prolonged conflict demonstrated the formidable strength of its military and population, which is shaped by a deep sense of national pride. But it's not just Iran's history that has shaped its defensibility. Its unique geopolitical position in the heart of the Middle East has been central to its ability to fend off invasions. Iran's geography is one of its greatest strengths. It spans 1,650,000 square kilometers, making it the 18th largest country in the world. Its neighbors are Iraq, Turkey, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, and Armenia. Iran also has access to the strategic Strait of Hormuz, a narrow passage that sees around 20% of the world's oil supply pass through each year. This location grants Iran enormous leverage in global energy markets and makes it a key player in regional and global geopolitics. From a military perspective, invading Iran would require navigating through its challenging terrain. It is bordered by mountains on all sides, the Zagros Mountains in the west and the Elburz Range in the north, which provide natural barriers against invading forces. The Kavir Desert and Lut Desert in the east and central regions further complicate any invasion plans by creating hostile conditions for military advancement. For any modern military, this presents significant logistical challenges. Invading forces would have to deal with difficult supply routes, unpredictable weather, and a vast landscape that favors defenders who know the terrain. Beyond geography, Iran's military capabilities also pose a substantial threat to would-be invaders. Though Iran does not possess the same level of conventional military power as some global superpowers like the United States, its strategy has always been asymmetric warfare. Iran's military doctrine is built around deterring a full-scale invasion by making any such operation extremely costly. The country boasts a large and capable military force with over 500,000 active personnel and an additional 350,000 in reserve. But more importantly, Iran has developed powerful unconventional military capabilities. One of its most potent tools is the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, which operates both domestically and abroad. It is known for its elite Quds force, which plays a pivotal role in Iran's foreign operations, often working with proxy forces in countries like Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, and Yemen. Iran's ballistic missile program is another critical element of its defense strategy. Its missile arsenal, developed domestically, includes medium and long-range missiles capable of striking targets across the Middle East, including U.S. military bases and Israel. Iran has demonstrated its willingness to use these capabilities as evidenced by its missile strikes on U.S. bases in Iraq in 2020 following the assassination of General Qasem Soleimani. In addition to missile capabilities, Iran's mastery of asymmetric warfare tactics is unparalleled. It leverages proxy militias like Hezbollah, which can destabilize neighboring countries or directly threaten Iran's adversaries. This decentralized approach allows Iran to strike indirectly and avoid full-scale conflicts while projecting power across the region. The combination of these factors creates a powerful deterrent against any military invasion. However, Iran's defense is not just built on military strength, it also has deep-rooted cultural and ideological motivations for resisting foreign intervention. Iran is not just a geographical and military fortress, it's also an ideological one. Since the 1979 Islamic Revolution, the country has operated under a theocratic regime that blends nationalism with religious identity. The revolution significantly reshaped Iranian society, creating a strong sense of unity against perceived foreign threats, particularly Western intervention. This ideological unity plays a vital role in defending the nation. While Iran is home to a diverse range of ethnicities, including Persians, Azerbaijanis, Kurds, and Arabs, there is a common perception of external threats, particularly from the United States and Israel. This has, in turn, strengthened a sense of national identity among Iranians, making them more willing to endure hardship in defense of their homeland. Iran's government also benefits from a tightly controlled media landscape and security apparatus, which minimizes internal dissent. The regime has proven resilient against internal uprisings, including the Green Movement in 2009 and more recent protests in 2019-2020. Although discontent exists, especially over economic conditions, the Iranian state's grip on power remains firm. One of the key reasons Iran cannot be easily invaded is due to the complex global implications such an action would have. Iran's relationships with key global powers like Russia and China add an additional layer of protection. Both nations see Iran as a strategic partner, particularly in counterbalancing U.S. influence in the Middle East. An invasion of Iran would risk escalating into a broader regional conflict, pulling in neighboring countries and global powers. The instability this would create would have massive repercussions, particularly in global energy markets. Oil prices would likely skyrocket, and the security of energy supplies from the Gulf could be severely compromised. Additionally, global public opinion has shifted in recent decades. After the Iraq War, many are wary of another large-scale military intervention in the Middle East, especially one as complicated and risky as an invasion of Iran. This presents a major deterrent for any country considering military action against Tehran. Iran's complex blend of historical resilience, strategic geography, military power, ideological unity, and global connections makes it a difficult target for any would-be invader. It's not just a matter of military power, but a combination of factors that intertwine to form a formidable defense. In short, they cannot be easily invaded. Its defenses are not just rooted in its army or geography, but also in its people's enduring spirit and the complicated international dynamics that make a war in Iran far too costly.